Hi everyone, it's Andrea. We are off to another unit. We will be covering four chapters, chapter 11, chapter 20, chapter 27, and 28. And the main topics will be cancer, hematologic and lymphatic system, details and disorders, and HIV. So I'm already under content under the link for this unit, cancer, hematologic, and HIV. So I just wanted to show you quickly the recorded PowerPoint, the student version if you would need it, the study guide answers for your workbook, and then two of the chapters have review worksheets with them as well. That's kind of the layout here. The worksheets are not going to be due, but I will talk about them next week when we have a Zoom meeting. So I highly encourage you to do them. Towards the bottom, there is information about the HIV Positive Project. So this is something that is assigned. This is a paper that you're going to be writing that is due next week as well. So let me go ahead and click into the Word document that explains this paper. Students, for the most part, really enjoy doing this paper. And they do an awesome job on it. So this is going to be a 3-point assignment. You're going to go to the Positive Project Faces of HIV link, which I'll show you next. You're going to watch a minimum of 3 interviews and compose a minimum 2-page summary. And the way that your summary will be laid out is each interview you watch will have the person's name. So let's say, for example, their name is Renee. And so you'll have the heading of Renee, and then within Renee's section, you'll talk about these 3 things. And then you'll have another heading that might be Tony. And within Tony's section, you'll talk about these 3 things. So you should have at least 3 different headings with 3 different individuals' names. And within those individually, you're going to talk about these 3 things for each person. So it's kind of helps me know that you watch the videos, that you reflected on the videos, and that you had something to take away from them. You're also going to include a 1-page overall reflection, and this is kind of your thoughts and feelings after you've completed watching all of the videos. So a 1-page reflection, the reflection needs to include your thoughts and feelings after watching the interviews, anything addressed that you would want to further research, what you learned from these interviews, and how it will impact the nursing care you provide. So overall, altogether, minimum of 2 pages, you're going to have the 3 video name headings with the content within, and then you'll have 1 page that is your reflection on the overall assignment answering these 3 questions. Okay. There will be points deducted if you don't use proper APA formatting. So you need to have a cover page, appropriate headings. You need to have a reference page. So you'll reference these 3 videos as YouTube entries, and I'll show you that in a minute. All right. So let's go ahead and go back. It'll make a little bit more sense when we look at the videos. So back into Brightspace, I'm going to scroll down past all the chapter content, and I'm going to click on this video link, Faces of HIV. When you do that, it will start with Renee's story. And once Renee's story is complete, you'll have the option to choose several different individuals to go to next. So you can watch more than 3 videos, but what I need you to do is write on 3. So let me just start this briefly to give you an example. Each one's probably about 5 to 7 minutes long. All right, and I'll stop it there, but showing you once you pause, that is when, or stop the video, that's when it will give you lots of other choices. So this was done by a public health agency in Florida, and it's a really nice, really nicely done, kind of puts HIV with an actual person and gives you a story and helps you connect what you're learning to your patients. So that's what that assignment looks like. There's this place in the Dropbox that you'll put that's due next Tuesday evening. There's also a link with an example. You're going to scroll down to YouTube video, but just to show you this as well. Sorry, I have several things open. It's just taking a minute to load. But within this link, you will be able to see how you're going to do APA formatting of that YouTube link. So there we go. So I'm going to scroll, don't get dizzy, scroll way down. And then right here, it says YouTube or other streaming. And so here's an example of what that would look like. Okay, so there's the HIV project. The other things that you'll need to think about under more tools, I created a 2-point quiz for your in-class points for this chapter or this unit. So that quiz is two questions, 2 points. It's still through Honor Lock, and they're 2 true/false questions. So that's going to open up today, and that'll be due next Tuesday at 9 o'clock. I tried to make things easy, and everything is due next Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So your HIV positive paper assignment, this quiz, and also your Evolve patient reviews, which you have 3 of that are on your assignment list. Those are all due next Tuesday as well. So just to kind of keep all of that in mind. We are going to have a Zoom meeting. We're going to have 2 Zoom meetings back to back. So they'll each be about 30 minutes long. At 9 o'clock will be the overall review of the chapters and answering questions and going over your worksheets. And then probably about 9:35 or so, we're going to do a post conference where we're going to talk about the clinical assignments that you did that are due on Saturday night. So I'll post more details about those things in the announcements in the days to come, but just kind of wanted to get you situated and ready to go here for this next unit. And I'll give you updates as we go. All right, thank you.